Hey YouTube, it's Jonna again. Today is the 28th of August. Why do I keep doing that? Today is the 28th of September 2010. I'm so glad it's September, not August. Um, I made a video yesterday, as most of you know, and it cut off. My webcam is so stupid. It's really frustrating right now. And my husband was supposed to look at it last night, but he got home late. So it's still not fixed. I'm sitting in the floor hoping that it will not zoom in and out. I'm going to try not to move so much. Obviously, I talk a lot with my head and my hands though, so it's going to be a little difficult and I might forget. Anyway, I wanted to start from where I left off. I was just kind of doing a recap of, um, this journey that started back in April. You can check out that video or you can go to my channel to see what came before this, but I'm going to start with the IUD that I was talking about on the 17th of August. It was supposed to be a consult with my OBGYN, and my husband and I understand, like I was saying in my other video, I understand the risks. I understand that once you have gastric bypass and you start losing all this weight, that you are really fertile. And knowing that, I've heard of a lot of complications with an IUD and gastric bypass combined together. That doesn't necessarily mean it would happen, but I'm not willing to I'm not willing to take the chance that something severe could happen because of an IUD. I realize that that's kind of a small chance as opposed to other complications, but whenever we sat down and talked about this after the surgeon recommended it, it just didn't feel right. You know how, like, whenever you just have that gut feeling, and we both had it. My husband and I both did. So we decided that that's not the route we're going to go. We're going to be smart and be careful. And you guys know that we don't, after you have gastric bypass surgery, you don't absorb pills. So the only other option would be the Depo shot, which messes with your hormones, which makes it harder to get pregnant after you get off of it, which I'm not willing to do. And the IUD, which was the T insert into the uterus, which we're not going to do. What was the other one she said? She said something else. I can't remember. But the patch doesn't absorb either. So, according to her anyway. So, we're just going to go the good old-fashioned way, the way they used to do it before all the birth control pills and fancy bells and whistles. And it'll be okay. It'll be all right. We've always felt that God is going to give us a baby whenever He wants to give us a baby, whether we are using protection or not. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to be safe, though. We're going to be smart about it because I want to be successful in this surgery. And as much as I want a baby, I need to get healthy first. So, moving on. After that, I don't even think I'm still on my page here that I was. I recorded another one earlier and it messed up again. Surprise, surprise. Hopefully it posts the whole video this time. So that was August 17th. The next appointment after that was August 26th. That was my second consult with a dietitian. I met with Michelle then. She was really nice. We didn't really go over anything that I didn't already know there. And then I think the next thing was, my last dietitian appointment was this past Friday on the 24th of September. I met with Michelle, who was training Jennifer because Michelle's leaving. So Jennifer was awesome. I really enjoyed talking to her. It's going to be good. She's going to be who I work with from here on out. So I'm excited about that. We went over some really good information. We went over, you can't use straws afterwards. And I didn't know this, but you can't chew gum after surgery. Maybe I missed that. I kind of pretty much knew everything else, but I didn't. And I'd heard, back and forth on the straw, but I had no idea that you couldn't chew gum. So, and I guess it's just because it adds pockets of air into your pouch, which is not good and can be quite painful. So, that's that. It was a good appointment. I think that's all we went over, really. I started on pre-op vitamins. And here we go again. I started on pre-op vitamins that they made for the clinic that I go to specifically. And you start that about a month out. So I started taking those on Friday. And it's going well. It makes me very thirsty. I know that's kind of strange, but it's okay. What else? So from here on out, basically, after Friday's appointment, Dawnette, who's a surgical, what do you call it? Like she schedules all the appointments and stuff. She is submitting all of my information back to my insurance, who they already approved it, but they had to have everything submitted back for all like documentation purposes and stuff like that, everything that I've done the past 3 months. So would you quit, please? Thank you. They're playing up there. The cat and the dog. I don't know if you can hear him. So anyway, they're resubmitting all of that. She said she should have it submitted by yesterday or today. So, and then it takes about a month. Not a month. It takes about a week to a week and a half to get a response from the insurance to go ahead. And from that point, we'll schedule a surgery. So I cannot wait to get my surgery date. That is like, I just need something tangible. You know what I mean? Like, I just need something that like the date that I can look forward to, like knowing, you know, that, knowing that that's the day. So anyway, that's that. I cannot wait to do that. I will do an upload as soon as I hear back from that. I just wanted to say, Jet, come here. Come. Thank you. Whoops. Sorry. I'm right here. I'm so glad so many of you guys find humor in this. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. I happened upon this community, and I'm so thankful that I did. I was Googling information about gastric bypass on the internet and came across the video with more videos attached to it, more videos, and it was just like this whole like secret world that I had no idea existed. And it has been a godsend for everything pre-op. I've loved watching all the raw footage and all, like, I mean, you can read all of this stuff online and in a textbook, but it's not going to be the same as watching somebody experience it. So, would you quit? Quit. Come. Jet, come. Thank you. I'm sorry. Whatever. So yeah, but it's not going to be the same as watching somebody experience it or seeing it hands-on. And there's lots of stuff that may be textbook, what's the word I'm looking for? Like textbook friendly, but there's lots of stuff that they wouldn't include with textbook stuff as far as complications and maybe, you know, trying this different protein shake, and if this protein shake doesn't work, then somebody else has a recommendation of something else. And you know, it's just a really, really helpful tool, and it has been very informative pre-op, and I know it's going to be amazing post-op as well. So thank you, and thank you for welcoming me into this community with open arms. And I mean, I just can't express how much I appreciate it. I've made some, you know, hopefully make some really good friends here and really be able to help each other through this. So I'm coming to the loser's bench. I've been waiting since April, but I will be there soon, so save me a spot, please. You guys are all doing amazing, and I can't wait to be on the other side of you guys. So I'll give you an update as soon as I find out what my surgery date is, and I might just do a little dance because it's going to be a really good day. I know it is. So, and my predictions, I'm going to say October 27th, 28th. So about a month. That's my prediction. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.